Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another video in my Homeschool Helpers series. So far this week I have shared 2 videos which are either curriculum or supplements to curriculum that I think are invaluable to you in your homeschooling journey. I know they have been invaluable to us in our homeschooling journey. Make sure you check out those 2 videos if you haven't seen them yet. I'll link them for you. But today is actually what I would consider the only thing I'm sharing that's actually a full and intended to be a full curriculum, and that is teaching textbooks. If you guys have followed me for any length of time, you would know that teaching textbooks has been the foundation, a huge, irreplaceable staple in our homeschooling journey that I cannot imagine homeschooling without. Try to sort of summarize this fairly quickly. When we first started homeschooling our oldest daughter, we pulled her out of 4th grade, and that was really one of the first things that the really main thing, the first thing that I was worried the most about was homeschool math, teaching her math, making sure she got a good math education that I was not going to be able to teach her myself because I'm very bad at math. And even the math that I know how to do, I'm very bad at explaining. So first thing I did when we pulled her out of school was looking for a math curriculum that would be taught for me. And that's how I found teaching textbooks. So we've used teaching textbooks now for many, many years, all back from the days when they were only the disc version, which still is an option, but of course now they have the online version as well. But many, many years ago when our oldest daughter was in 4th grade, and now she is 19 and in college. If you don't know what teaching textbooks is, basically it is an online math curriculum that will get your child all the way from early elementary through high school and advanced high school at that. There's a couple really advanced levels. So the main draw for me for teaching textbooks was obviously the fact that it is taught for me. There is a video lesson that they watch and I don't have to teach anything. Even when they make mistakes, there are solutions to every problem, so she can go back and watch and re-watch how to do a certain problem. So I'm not even having to get involved if she makes mistakes. Everything is graded for me. There are tests. I mean, it is a full one-stop shop math curriculum that it has been really, truly invaluable to us because I feel like it really was the thing that the hurdle that I needed to jump to know that I would be able to homeschool my kids. If I could just figure out a solid math curriculum that taught math for me and actually did it well and taught them well, then I could pretty much handle everything else that would come my way in our homeschooling journey. And that's exactly what teaching textbooks has been for us. One thing I love about, her watching the lecture and getting immediate feedback if she misses a problem is she's not making a mistake and then making that same mistake throughout the entire page like she might be with a workbook, not realizing it was a mistake. As she's going through the lesson, it's gonna tell her right then if she's made a mistake. So you're stopping and you're correcting any mistakes before you move on. And I really, really appreciate that because for me, especially as somebody who went through the public school system and made lots of mistakes and really, I may have got a grade on my paper, but nobody ever took the time to like re-show me how to do a problem. And I feel like if that would have happened for me in public school, I would be a lot better at math than I am today. So I really appreciate that about teaching textbooks. It kind of nips those problems and those mistakes in the bud before they move on and kind of solidify that mistake in their mind. They're fixing it right then and there. I also appreciate that teaching textbooks offers hints. So maybe if you forgot how to do something or like what's the step I'm supposed to do first, it's gonna have little hints available to your child that you can click on and kind of remind them, give them a little nudge of something that was talked about in the lecture so that if they don't fully remember yet, they can utilize those hints to really help them complete the problem on their own and give them a sense of confidence. But if you find that your child is still making a lot of mistakes and you're not able to help them and they're not able to figure it out on their own, but even by going and rewatching the lectures or listening to the hints or whatever, teaching textbooks offers free tutoring. They always have. I just think it's a feature that not many people talk about, but it is there for you. So if you need extra help for your child or your child needs extra help, you can call teaching textbooks and they will have a tutor call you back and help your child over the phone to really figure out what's going on, what they need to be able to figure out a type of problem and move on. So that in itself is invaluable because I don't know any other company that offers free tutoring over the phone. If you guys do, you let me know, but I personally don't. So I think that's a very, very valuable part of teaching textbooks. And like I mentioned earlier, everything is graded for me. So at the end of the night, when I'm sitting down to grade other things, I don't have to grade math. It's automatically graded and I get an email that tells me what grade my child got on her math assignment that day, which is really nice. And if I want to log into my parent dashboard, it will actually also show me the running course grade. So over and above just the daily lessons, what their score was, it will show me overall the entire lesson so far, what her running course grade is. So I really appreciate that. So I can kind of at a glance get an idea of, is she doing really well in math? Do we need to step it back a little bit and kind of look at what's going on? So I really appreciate that. If all of that wasn't enough, teaching textbooks is ridiculously affordable. Obviously, since they started offering the digital online course, they're able to provide that a lot more inexpensively than they did when it was just the discs. And you can still do the discs if you want to. There's definitely pros and cons for both. If you do the digital course, it is so inexpensive, especially compared to other math curriculum that's out there. I really appreciate that about them. They're not in it to like gouge people and like, okay, we have this great math curriculum, but it's gonna cost you. They're very affordable. They also have a large family plan, which will save you even more money. Adding more and more things to the amazing benefits of teaching textbooks, they also offer a free trial. Teaching textbooks offers a 15 lesson free trial. So that is gonna give you a very generous idea of what the curriculum is like, how the program is laid out, how the lectures are set up, and how the different backgrounds your child can add, and the stickers they collect, and all the fun little things that Teaching Textbooks has added to the digital course. 15 lessons is gonna give you a really good idea of how it's gonna work for your child. So I love that about them. There's no obligation after that. If you decide it's not for you, you don't have to move forward, but I think you will really find the benefit and the value of it that we have over the years. If you follow my channel for a while and you've heard me talk about math at all, you would know that Teaching Textbooks comes up in every conversation about homeschool math in our family. We love it. It has been such a blessing, and I literally mean a blessing, because like I said, it really was the thing that I needed to find to really enable me to be able to homeschool my kids. Or, you know, at the time, especially when we started, there was even less math curriculum out there than there is now. So finding teaching textbooks at that time when I needed it most was amazing, and then just growing to love it more and more and more over the years. I can't say enough good things about it, so I highly recommend you guys try it out. Definitely utilize that free trial. Also, there are placement tests for every level of teaching textbooks. So if you don't know where your child needs to be, if they're either a young child and starting out with more of a, this is like their first time with a traditional, like a full math curriculum, maybe your child is doing something else and you have no idea what level in teaching textbooks they would need to be in, take the placement test. You can take any or all of them that you want to. You can also sign up for any and all of the free trials for each level that you need to really get an idea. It's not like you just can pick one level and do a free trial of one level. Teaching textbooks will allow you to do a free trial of any or all levels that you need to really make sure that you are putting your child in the right level for them. So I just love them as a company. I think there are so many things that they offer that they wouldn't have to, and especially not at the price that they do, but they do offer that to us because I really feel like they care about kids' educations, and I really feel like they care about helping us as the teacher parent. I don't want to feel alone in our homeschooling journey. It's one reason why I have my channel, so that you guys don't feel alone. And when there's companies like Teaching Textbooks, it makes me feel like I'm not doing this alone. So I really appreciate that. So I will link the free trial with Teaching Textbooks in my description box. Highly recommend you guys check them out. I'll also link my homeschooling playlist. Every video I've made about homeschooling in the past is in that playlist, including the ones that were earlier this week. So if you've missed those, make sure you check out that playlist. They'll be linked in that playlist for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you tomorrow for the last video in this Homeschool Helpers mini series. I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.